welcome or welcome back to Tarot AF. So today we are going to look at what huge shift is coming towards you. It's sort of a next 3-month prediction. It is just the huge shift. Whenever this video finds you, this is the shift that is coming your way. So we've got 5 piles laid out for you guys today. We've got pile 1 with the black moonstone. We have got pile 2 with the honey calcite heart. We have got pile 3 with my amethyst. We have got pile 4 with the moss agate moon, and then we have pile 5 with the crinoline pebble. So guys, take your time. If you've never been to a pick a card reading before, these are the 5 options. You take your time, you can pause the video, feel which one is calling to you. If you feel drawn to more than one, maybe both messages have some resonance with you, maybe 2 big things are happening for you in the next 3 months, but take your time and I will post the times in the time box below. See you there. Hello my glorious friends of pile 1. So if you pick the black moonstone, then this reading is for you. So you guys, the main things that are happening for you is in your 7th house, relating to partners and Venus love. So I'm sure you guys can connect the dots, but I really feel like someone or something is going to happen in your love life with your, maybe you've got a current partner at the moment, or maybe your soulmate is going to be arriving. So stay aware. The 7th house partners, again, it's all to do with new connections, new relationships. It can also mean engagements, marriage, kind of contracts. So, you know, if you've been with your partner, maybe that is on the horizon for you potentially. Maybe there'll be a ring, or maybe, maybe there will be rings as in, marriage. But if not, I really feel like someone is going to be stepping into your life, especially with this Venus here, with this love. So some exciting stuff. So let's get some more advice from Spirit. So let's see, Spirit, what is happening for my lovely friends of pile 1? So we have got the 7 of Wands here. So what huge shift. Oh, hello. Yeah, we've got some cards. We have got the 3 of Cups. We have got the 5 of Wands. And then we have, hello friend. So we've got the 9 of Swords. Okay, yeah, that is reversed. And let's get one more card for my friends of pile 1. Okay. And we have got the 10 of Wands reversed as well. Okay, so guys, we've got a lot of wand energy here. So I really feel like you are going to be releasing some of the past kind of thoughts and repressions from your love life. So if someone new is coming into your life, and I really feel like it could be a soulmate if you haven't met this person yet, I really feel like with this 9 of Swords reversed and this 10 of Wands reversed, you guys are going to be releasing those thoughts which no longer serves you about relationships in general, and seeing it in a new way. Maybe this person completely, I really feel like they're going to come in with this 5 of Wands and this 7 of Wands, and I really feel like your defenses, like those mechanisms, maybe at first you'll feel a bit defensive, but I really feel like with this 5 of Wands, it's almost going to be that really flirtatious banter, like back and forth, and you are going to release that, and you are not going to be it's not so much, it's not going to be the same path that you've trodden before. And with these, again, reverse, the 9 of Swords and also the 10 of Wands, I feel like with this person, you're going to be able to offload a lot of things and maybe a lot of feelings about past relationships that you weren't able to do before. If this is someone you already know, and like we said, there may be an engagement or a marriage or something along those lines, taking it to the next level, this relationship that you're with them, I really think that they, again, are going to burst you out of the ideas. If you've had long-term relationships before where things have progressed, I feel like they are going to really shatter those boundaries that potentially you had with relationships before, and maybe surprise you out of that box. But I do see for you guys this kind of defensiveness and this kind of standing from a bit of a position where you feel like people are coming at you. I really feel like that is going to regress, and you're almost going to have a breakthrough, a victory in that way, because we don't have the 6 of Wands. So I feel like that is the thing. You've kind of got this flirtatious banter or whatever, or kind of the opposing wills of different people, but it's almost like a sham fight, and you've got the Seven of Wands, like kind of that valor standing at a position, and I feel like you are just going to regress happily into the Six of Wands, that kind of victory moment with that sunshine and rainbows. And with the Three of Cups, I really think, again, it could be that this is kind of like celebrating all good things in life in plenty and emotionally celebrating. So if there is an engagement, a marriage, or you know, maybe someone does walk into your life, I really feel like maybe you will be celebrating with friends and family, your nearest and dearest, those who count to you, and either celebrating this new love that comes in or the next stage of this love. But I just see abundance and plenty from this Three of Cups card. So maybe if you haven't met this person yet, you'll meet them when you're, you know, surrounded by your nearest and dearest, you know, whether you're celebrating or whatever it is. But I just feel like with this kind of pouring in of love and like letting stuff grow, I think it could be, you know, two people pouring themselves into a marriage or an engagement or that kind of thing, and allowing the next stage to blossom and grow. Or it could just be the coming together of two people and that partnership and that also blossoming. But I see really good things, and these reverse, I do see that, you know, the burdens, and maybe if people have treated you badly in the past in relation to your love, that will, I think you'll be able to lower your guard. So that is the big shift. I really think it's going to make you rethink your relationships. Let's get some more advice for you guys. I've already shuffled your oracles. So we have Magical Map Shifter, we have Loosen Your Grip, Coping Mechanisms, Destiny, Addiction, Let God In, and we also have Higher Perspective. So again, loosening your grip on the past of what your relationships had been. So either way that can go, but I really feel like, or maybe it's loosening the grip on where your current relationship is. If you're with someone but things are a bit rocky, then maybe you're going to loosen your grip on that relationship and actually allow that, as it were, void to take place between you. So once you make room for it and kind of let go of that, that's when grace and new love can pour in. Or, you know, maybe it's loosening your grip on this current state of your relationship, if there is going to be a next stage, and your preconceptions, again, your burdens from the past, your thought energy, all your worries, and of, you know, what might happen, of how it could go wrong. And then we've also got Magical Map Shifter. Again, this speaks of soulmates as well. This card, it's kind of the approach of someone else that will kind of help shift the course, but also it's all within your power too. And with this kind of clock here, it's kind of divine timing and this unlocking of a key. So I really do feel like there is going to be a message coming forth towards you guys. And Higher Perspective, so again, seeing the situation from a new perspective, you know, understanding the past, like why potentially all these things happen to you, why people, you know, I mean, you're never going to understand why because you can't get into someone's head completely, but, you know, those relationships didn't work out for a reason, but this one is. This is different. And actually all of those things, seeing those things for what they were, who those people were, has actually allowed you to have this relationship, this new pouring of love coming in. And again, that gives you a new perspective of the whole situation. So pile one, my glorious, glorious pile. Have fun. If you are meeting this person, then, you know, it's good. I can see good things for it. And again, I keep batting around soulmate, but that is because Magical Map Shifter speaks about soulmates, also Venus as well. So I really do see kind of this soulmate connection. I just feel like either way, this is going to be a new love, a new energy coming into your love life. If you are with someone already, I feel like it's going to take a natural progression to the next stage, and you will be able to kind of release your conceptions of the past, of what may have happened to you. So pile one, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully there's some good advice in there for you guys, and I really hope to see you guys soon. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you soon, hopefully. I'm sending so much love. Bye! Hello, my glorious friends of pile two. So let's get straight down to it. So you have got Jupiter, Abundance, and your Destiny. So in the next 3 months, I really see for you guys that there is going to be this expansion and this growth and greener pastures, especially if you feel like you've been in a state of a bit of turmoil. I feel like this Your Destiny card is really saying that the higher purpose to all of this, the higher purpose to the storm that you might have found yourself in, is going to become clear. I feel like you're going to have clarity and, again, expanding your horizons. So let's get some more things from Spirit, more predictions for the next 3 months. I just feel like you guys are going to have this new awareness and realize why you had to go through that in order to, you know, gain more, essentially. But I really see maybe, yeah, the higher purpose of it all is going to become really clear for you guys. With Spirit, pile 2, what advice, what is coming up for them? Ace of Swords. Again, Your Destiny, that is really sword, especially Ace of Sword energy, higher purpose. We've got the Six of Swords, again, so leaving a tumultuous situation. We have the Death card. Guys, there is going to be some serious transformation happening for you guys. And just a new clarity, a new way of thinking is going to be coming forward. And I'm really called to take this card, Nine of Cups. Okay, so friends, you've also got the Fool and you've got the Nine of Cups. So the situation you are currently in, or you feel like you just can't see a way out of, there is going to be a way. There is going to be a presentation through the Ace of Swords for clarity. And Spirit is saying this moment, you will know it when it comes. With the Six of Swords, it's basically a journey away, a route out of this problem. And it's going to be really, really clear. And the Six of Swords, it's leaving rocky waters to calmer. And with the abundance, expanding your horizons, moving towards greener pastures, that is really what I'm getting here. And it's just how you approach this death, how you approach this death of this cycle. Like, this situation that you are currently in is going to end. And it's just how you accept it. Because once we accept it, once we get rid of the baggage and everything and leave that behind, we don't let it rule us. We remember it, we carry it with us, but we don't let it rule us. And then we can take that leap of faith with the Fool. This is literally the new beginning. You guys have already changed, you have already transformed, and you want to get out of the situation, the kind of storm fields that I feel that you're currently in. And with the Six of Swords, potentially there is someone, it's like when someone closes a door, someone opens a window. I feel like there might be someone who is going to help you on your journey out, and you just need to be mindful that that person may present themselves for you. And again, with the Fool, I think you are literally just going to, if you have faith and you have trust in the universe, in this, that this will happen, your kind of higher purpose, that destiny is going to present itself, and you take that leap of faith towards this new phase, this new beginning, guys, they are going to catch you. Spirit and your angels and your protectors, they are all going to catch you, and they want you to get out of this current cycle that you are in with this Death card. It's just, again, like I said, you have already changed. It's a change of consciousness. You are just going to see things with newfound clarity, and with will, you will triumph. With the Nine of Cups as well, you guys have got the Wish card, and it's emotional security and stability, showing your accomplishments, having a full heart. And I really feel like emotionally you are going to be in such a better place than where you were. I just see this fulfillment and happiness within you. But again, you've got to move past this death, this transformation stage, and I feel like you guys are going to be doing it. Spirit is saying that. So let's get your shuffled oracles already. So we have Gentle Gardener, we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust, and we have the Wildling. So with Gentle Gardener, I really feel like you guys, I think you, through the storm fields, this is kind of, I feel like has kind of unearthed everything for you potentially, and maybe you've had to like replan things, rethink, and this is really the death of that cycle. If you felt like you had lost a bit of a defeat with it, you know, I feel like the storm clouds are going away and your garden is still there, it's still intact, and new things will grow now that the wind has scattered new seeds in, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of out with the old, in with the new. And again, it's this greener pastures like the Jupiter abundance. And with Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety and trust, this is this Fool energy. You have got to trust that new life is coming about, that your protectors, your angels are there to catch you. As soon as you take that jump forward, like they are there. It's the scariest thing, that fear of kind of stepping into the unknown, but Spirit is saying, as soon as you do it, we are there, we are going to catch you. And with the wildling as well, this is really getting back to your kind of almost like primal roots, as it were. And I really feel like it's saying you're going to go after your emotions, you're going to go after your deep, like, intuitive soul, as it were, like whatever your deepest desires are, that destiny. I feel like you are just going to go full pelt. People might think, okay, what is pile 2 doing? They have completely changed, like this is a bit bizarre. And it's almost this hermit moment, like you've gone away, you've realized that actually no, this was not working for me, I need a way out, and someone's potentially helped you, maybe given you a new way of thinking, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And you do feel like it's your call, like that judgment card, that call to your higher purpose. And people might be a bit like, wow, that's really wild, like what are they doing? It's kind of come out of the blue, but you will know deep down that that is right for you. So pile 2, my lovely friends, that is your 3-month prediction. What shift is coming towards you? There is going to be a death and then a new cycle. So watch out for it, and I really feel like it is going to be your higher purpose, your higher destiny. Look out for people that are giving you advice, want to help you with this Ace of Swords, and you guys, it's all going to come, that emotional fulfillment. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, please do hit that subscribe button. I really hope to see you guys soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye! Hey friends of pile 3, so if you picked the amethyst, then this one is for you. So firstly, you have got coming up for you the part of fortune increase and also lunar eclipse change. So I really feel like at the moment there is this inevitable shift forwards, and it is that rebirth. Something is on its way out, it's dying, and there is then going to be kind of the karmic actions from that, and then new life pouring in. And with this fortune, maybe it feels like a higher calling, a higher destiny, but that is quite dense energy. So I feel like it's almost saying that this change is going to be happening, it is inevitable, and maybe you are going to be slowly progressing towards that. So maybe at the moment it might not, it won't happen overnight. Essentially, I feel like you guys are going to have to kind of be working towards that kind of intuition, that spark within you that arises, that next kind of step which calls you. And it might not seem as obvious kind of as you might hope. So we have the King of Swords for you. We have, what else, Spirit? What is coming up for my glorious friends of pile 3? So we have 2 of Swords, we have the Star, and which way do you want to be? Upside down. And we have the Ace of Rings in reverse, and then one more card for my lovely friends of pile 3, please, Spirit. Oh, we've got one, the others fell off, so I'm going to leave that there. So we have the King of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the Star, Ace of Rings reverse, and the 9 of Cups. So guys, again, I really feel like with this Star, this kind of new energy, this new hope, this new life will be pouring in. And it is this kind of thing, wish upon the star, wish upon the dream that you want. And really pour your trust and faith into Spirit that it will happen. And this change is coming. Star comes after kind of the Tower moment, the death card, the rebirth, and it is just kind of stepping towards that sun, to that kind of higher wisdom, that higher self, that joy. And I really feel like with the 2 of Swords here, I think you are going to have lapses where you don't know if this is the right path, and maybe you are going to be in your head about it and it's going to be really head and heart. But really, Spirit is saying, even if you've got that blindfold on and you can't see things, you can't see the whole picture, then listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, and trust that that will see you through. That is divinely guided. And with the King of Swords, again, I feel like you're going to try and intellectualize it. You might be quite judgmental of maybe how slow it feels like it's going to happen, because with this Ace of Rings reversed, I do think, you know, the opportunity for this security of grounding this idea is not going to materialize in the way that you expect potentially, but I just feel like there is going to be a delay here. But with this Nine of Cups, this fulfillment and this emotion, maybe actually the thing that you think you're going for, the path, like your destined path potentially, is not actually the one you are supposed to be following. Because the Nine of Cups, this is kind of this emotional wealth, this abundance. It's kind of like, don't forget all of the things that have led you here, the emotions that you have, the people around you. Still feel that, and make sure that is it, like, around you, and you fill up with that energy, because that kind of love, that outpouring of love, if you pour that in, you don't let fear, you don't let judgment, you don't let your inner critic come at you with their advice in the King of Swords, then this Two of Swords moment, that can dispel, and you will be following your intuition, you will be following that guidance. And Spirit really wants to say, you know, there is probably going to be a delay with this reversed Ace of Rings. It's not going to happen as quickly as you hope. But the thing about change is you have already changed. So, you know, new life will come in. You have just got to trust with the star, trust on your destiny, trust on your course. It's like the three wise men following the star. You know, you have just got to trust that it's going to take you where you need to go. It may be slow. You might have to be methodical, and just consistency is key in this. And I think it is going to be kind of slow steps there. So let's get you some oracles. So we have Spirit of Place, we have Baby Steps, Action, Follow Your Intuition Before It Makes Sense, and we also have Transmute. So with Spirit of Place, I really feel like this is, again, being your authentic you. Surround yourself with people that make you feel authentic, make you show your emotions, show your hand, and really then stuff blossoms out of that, and that prosperity will come. With the Baby Steps, Action, Follow your intuition before it makes sense. If you take a slow step every single day, it's like climbing the ladder you want to be on, as opposed to being on a ladder you don't want to climb and being halfway up it. Like, it is that thing where if you know the path, you can't necessarily see where it is exactly going. It might feel like it's unfolding aside, like in front of you, and you know, you might feel like you have to, you know, step on different directions that you weren't expecting. You know, take your baby steps, follow your intuition all the way through, be methodical, be considerate, don't plan too heavily, just take a step every single day towards it. If that is your end goal, just don't be fixed on the path in front, even if it doesn't make sense. You know, just each day follow that voice. What is it telling you to do? And with this transmute, again, like I said, it can be very dense, especially if this is part of fortune and you feel like this is your kind of influx, this is your prosperity, this is what is calling you to be there. I really feel like it's light work. If you just have the intention of that is where you're going to go, you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to have step-by-step plan, like a recipe laid out in front of you. Have that goal in mind, that higher purpose, make it light, kind of like a bee. Just, you know, do your little bit every single day, be the little worker bee, just have that higher vibration, know where you're gonna go. You're gonna go see your flower, but you know, just don't get bogged down in it, don't get bogged down in the dream. You know, the change is already happening. You are going to be getting there, and you are divinely guided with this by your intuition. Your spirit is telling you where you need to go, and if you are authentic and you speak your truth, you say where you want to go, and you love it, then it will come to you. So pile 3, amethyst, I'm going to leave that there for you guys today. That is your 3-month prediction, what big shift is coming your way. If you liked it, guys, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, please do hit that subscribe button. I hope to see you soon. I'm sending so much love. Bye. Hi there, my lovely friends of pile 4. So let's get straight down to it. So what your major shift is potentially happening in the next 3 months. I want to say right off the bat, you have free will. If you hear something that you don't like, you don't have to go there. You don't have to do that. You have free will. This is just the current energies that I am picking up on. So firstly, you have Aquarius, I know, and 4th house roots. So with Aquarius, I feel like there is potentially going to be a lot of planning for the future. I think it's really going to be going around, you know, finding like-minded groups of people, going towards those things. Maybe you want to study something, you know, which is a bit taboo or something like that, which from your roots, from your family, from your past life, maybe you didn't feel like you could do. But also with the I know card, I do see this kind of almost, I feel like it's almost like speaking and communicating your truth, your authentic self. And with the 4th house roots, again, like I said, it can be parenthood. So maybe if you would like a family or something like that, maybe it's saying, like, planning for the future with this Aquarius, or maybe it's communicating that to someone, or maybe with the 4th house as well, like we said, it's your past. So maybe it's things that you didn't think that you could have access to, that now you decide, I'm going to communicate them, I'm going to do them. With the 4th house as well, there's lots of layers to this. It can also be about, again, a hidden part of yourself, a hidden part at your core of who you are. And I feel like maybe you're going to take time to seek solace in that and discover that more, whatever that is that comes up for people. So let's get some more cards for us today. And like I said, you have free will. So if there is something that you are exploring within yourself at the moment, you, of course, you don't have to communicate that to people if you are not happy to do so. But I just do see this kind of internal, kind of almost looking glass at kind of maybe potentially what in your roots, what you thought you were capable of. So maybe the kind of conceptions that you had when you were younger, maybe kind of breaking out of that box, especially with that Aquarius. I feel like there is that kind of energy, that forward movement to the future, and yeah, self-discovery and kind of higher purpose, higher calling of things. So we have the Chariot for you guys. Oh, let's have a look. Sorry guys, drop some on the floor. We have got the Aerophant. Oh gosh, just whacked my head. We have got the World, and we also have the 6 of Swords. Oh, did you want to be reversed? Sorry, because they're on the floor. Reversed, yeah. And let's get one more card for my lovely friends. If I could not shuffle it onto the floor this time, that would be brilliant. So, okay, and it's gone on the floor, but we've got one. So let's get that. These cards just want to go flying today. And we have got the Emperor. So guys, holy major arcana. There is going to be big things happening for you guys. So with the Chariot, this is where I want to start. I really think maybe you feel at the moment there is currently an obstacle or something that is preventing your path forward. Maybe, again, like we were saying, it's that part of yourself which you're still trying to discover, that kind of thing. But I really feel like with the Chariot, this obstacle here, if you trust and have faith in where you are going, in the path that the Chariot wants to go to, you will have victory. It's kind of that thing where the Chariot just goes. When you have full trust and full faith, it will just literally take you there. And with the Aerophant, I really feel like maybe you were going to join, maybe you're going to have this kind of teacher, especially with the I know, with this communication and like-minded groups of individuals. If you are trying to discover some part of yourself, or something is calling for you to learn more, or you know, just go after that instinct, I really feel like someone is going to appear to you that is kind of, it will almost take you under their wing and kind of bring you into that kind of group, that new community. And with the World card, I really see this kind of completion. And this is wholeness. This is complete unity of the self, discovery of self. So, you know, if maybe you are on the way to parenthood, maybe this is kind of the unity and like having trust and faith that it's going to get there, and it's kind of that wholeness in that way. But if not, discard that, that's fine. I just feel like you are going to have this sense of just of trusting who you are, that kind of higher consciousness, that intuitive voice, and just feeling like in your physical world you are completely comfortable. And with the Six of Swords reversed, this is kind of interesting. And also the Emperor with the Six of Swords reversed, because this is a general reading, I kind of feel like maybe there might be a bit of a reluctance to this new teacher that comes in, and maybe there will be this kind of, I'm not ready to share, I'm not ready to share that part of myself, or I'm not ready to fully commit to it, and because this is kind of Six of Swords upright is kind of that forward movement, like, and someone appears to kind of help you move forward. But with it reversed, maybe there will be a slight reluctance, but because we've got all of this major arcana, I really feel like it is going to be maybe just a momentary kind of feeling that you can't go through with it. But I really feel like we said with the Chariot, the obstacle, I feel like once you have trust and faith, it is just going to go shum and you'll be there. With the Emperor as well, this is kind of creating this stability within yourself, and it's Aries, new beginning. So I really feel like this is going to be a new phase for you guys, no matter what journey it is. I just think you are going to be surrounded by people you trust, admire, love, and from that creativity, your authentic voice can break free. And I really feel like there is going to be a teacher who will help guide you and make you this Emperor character. I mean, you can already become that Emperor character. You already are. You have the ability to like create this for yourself already, to bring in this new life. But maybe you'll have a bit of someone who helps knock out those obstacles, maybe the obstacles in your mind or something. So let's get you some more cards. So we have Storm Fields, we have You're Not Alone, Isolation, Physical Connection, Community, and Speak Truth. So with Storm Fields, maybe at the moment you feel like you're in this, like we were saying, that kind of obstacle situation where you can't see potentially the light, like the light at the end of the tunnel, and you don't really understand why all of this is whirring up inside. And maybe you have like taken solace in yourself and with that kind of hermit energy. And you know, with the Chariot, maybe you feel like your path is a bit blocked at the moment. Maybe you don't feel like you are communicating with your community, with the people that you know you love. And I feel like the thing about the storm is it blows over and it scatters seeds and allows the ground to be nurtured with water, fresh water, and like new things grow and new things sprout up. So again, I really feel like this is a new beginning for you guys. So if you have felt a bit isolated, cut off, and maybe you've had to, with the 4th house roots, maybe you've had to move away, maybe you've had to move back in with you know, with parents or something like that. Maybe you've been taken away from what you knew, the life that you knew, and you've had to kind of go back, and maybe you feel like you've regressed slightly in that kind of journey. But or potentially, if not, that's fine. Maybe you just feel a bit cut off from people. Maybe with that Aquarius, I know maybe you haven't had that communication with people as you usually would. But I really feel like you're going to be coming out of this storm. And with the You're Not Alone, this isolation, physical connection, community, again, I feel like you are just going to have your community around you, your people, and I really feel like they're going to help you through this self-discovery. If you feel like it could be anything, maybe you feel like you want to change careers, maybe you want to I don't know, express some part of yourself, or whatever it is, or like I said, start a family, anything what it is, I feel like you are going to have people around you who are going to give you advice and help you along onto the next stage. And with the Speak Truth, I really feel like you guys are going to speak your authentic truth, even if it's not to loads of people. Maybe it's not to your family, maybe it's just to your friends, or maybe it's just to this one person, this elephant character that you trust and have faith in, and you love, and you want to express this to. But like I said, you are in control of the situation. You do not have to say or do anything that you do not want to do. You have free will. But I really do feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to speak to someone who will help you kind of work through this and help you get to that world, to that self-completion, and maybe they help you tell other people, or all that kind of thing. But yeah, there's a lot of different energies in this reading. But guys, pile 4, I hope something resonated. I hope the advice got to you that needed to get to you. I just feel like there will be someone, so look out for them, who is going to help you unblock this energy, and there will be that forward movement, and you will be surrounded by your community, and there will be that wholeness. So pile 4, I'm going to leave that there. If you liked this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. If you would like to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. I really hope to see you guys soon. I'm sending so much love. Bye! Hi, my lovely friends of pile 5, so let's get straight to your reading. So firstly, you've got the 8th house, endings and beginnings, and you've got the 2nd house, owning. So I really feel like the next shift that is coming towards you is an end of a cycle. And I almost see that maybe there is this kind of looking at what you own and what you have, and maybe building upon that with a new beginning. I kind of see a contract as well, so maybe shared resources with someone else. So it could be that, you know, you are investing in a relationship or something like that a bit further. I just see this unity, really. But also with the 8th house, endings and beginnings, it kind of also means loved ones, and kind of potentially those who have passed, because it can have kind of feelings of the occult and maybe psychic abilities opening up and stuff like that. So maybe it's honing those resources and seeing what you have and what you've got, and maybe seeing if there is a higher purpose to it. So maybe you'll get a message from a loved one or something, but that will not be for everyone. If it resonates, take that, but if not, you know, that's fine. But I just feel like either way there is going to be something new, maybe a news, a message approaching you, and I feel like it will make you look at your resources in a new way. Potentially, again, like I said, share resources. Maybe you're going to do like a renovation on a house, or maybe you're going to put a house up for sale, or change careers or something like that. But I just feel like that is what is going to come towards you. Who you turned strength. So we have got strength, what, who, where, and we have the 8 of swords, we have the 4 of rings in reverse. So spirit, we might have had an absolute flyer. No, I can get it. Okay, and we have, which way do you want to go, friend? Okay, reversed. We have got the Knight of Swords in reverse. And finally, spirit, just one more card. We have got Temperance. Okay, guys, so I really feel like coming up for you, you are going to be letting go, potentially, like we were saying, of what you currently have, potentially of what you have built, and kind of doing, like we said, this accounting, seeing what works and what doesn't. And maybe there is a kind of mental situation with this 8 of Swords that is coming up, which you feel blindfolded, and I really get the sense that you might feel blindfolded at the moment, and you do need the situation to end. You need to move past this thought energy. And with the Knight of Swords as well, I feel like maybe you feel a bit defensive, maybe you don't want to let go currently of this energy, and you just kind of want to cut to the clarity, you want to cut to the truth, you want to find the answer that you are waiting for, and to kind of ground that, as it were. But I really do see this kind of, once you let go of what you're potentially holding on to, that's when new life can flow in, as it were. So I really feel like there's going to be like a clearing out of the old, in with the new for you. And with the Strength and Temperance, so both of them are the balancing of opposites. So it's kind of that thing where I feel like you are going to be looking internally and accounting, seeing what you want and letting go of that which no longer serves your purpose and where you want to go. And I really just do see this kind of internal strength. Maybe you feel like you haven't been able to, maybe this is what this Eight of Swords is. Maybe you feel like you haven't been able to move forward. You haven't been able to say your truth and what you actually think. And with this Strength card, I feel like you are going to have all of that internal energy bubbling up inside of you, and you are going to feel strong and strong in your beliefs and what you want. And I don't feel like, if you have felt defensive in the past with this reverse Knight of Swords, you won't have that anymore. You will be able to just be your authentic self and speak your truth. And you know, I do see with this Four of Rings reversed, this sharing of resources, like the 8th house says. And so maybe it's this thing of this balancing act between two opposites, maybe two different people, and that coming together, that unity here. And with the Temperance card, again, it's that following your heart and kind of reconciling the opposites in your life. So if you feel like there is potentially a lot of things that are pulling you away, this is the time when you are going to look internally at what you actually want and what you can leave, what you can neglect behind, and really move past this Eight of Swords situation. Don't let your thoughts get the better of you. Don't think that you can't move forward. You can. The thoughts, you can move away, especially with other people around you. And I feel like you are going to slow down if you feel like you really just wanted to get to the truth. You already want to make that jump and that leap there. I feel like you're going to take some time. You're going to have a bit more of that yin energy, look internally on what's going on in that clock, and then see. So let's get some more cards for you. So we have Come Together. We have Karmic Relationships, Orion Energy, Polarity, Soul Growth and Conflict, and we also have Ancestors. So I feel like with Come Together, this again is what we were talking about, coming together, marrying the different parts of your life, maybe the old and the new of what you want, and kind of bridging that gap between them. And that all comes from you looking internally and what you want, that kind of intuitiveness. And with the and it can also be, you know, coming together with that shared resources in a relationship, but I see that this relationship is probably a bit more further along as opposed to a fresh relationship. I don't really see it as like a fresh new love. I feel like it's more pulling together, maybe it's pulling together an idea of like a new career path with someone else, or something along those lines. But with this Karmic Relationships, I really feel like you are going to open up your heart and open up, like we were saying, that strength and that temperance and what you are balancing, and maybe you haven't opened that up yet, and you know, maybe to release it, to let it go, you are going to say that to other people. And after you've done that within yourself, that kind of looking at what you own, as it were, kind of, it's almost like paying your debts off, like letting go of what was, and then, you know, then you can start again. Then you're almost free of that and free of the past, and then you can move forward. And with Ancestors as well, this kind of like rooting again, like we were saying with the occult and ghosts. So maybe you might get a message from kind of, I mean, it's going to be different for every single person, but if you feel like you are in touch that way, and you know, and your psychic abilities are very open, maybe you are going to receive something, and maybe it's going to help you get out of this Eight of Swords, and maybe it's coming together, that information, maybe things are going to click into place. But if it's not that way, if it's not actually from your ancestors, if it's not from, you know, your spirit, your guides, maybe it is more just the coming together and kind of rooting down and kind of your legacy almost, and kind of stepping into that. So there are a lot of layers here, but I really feel like in order to grow and not to have this conflict, Spirit is saying that you need to open your heart and release your mind, release yourself from this Eight of Swords situation. And maybe this Ace of Swords situation, because, you know, we do have reversed, like we've got these minor things that are happening, like this letting go, but then we've also got these thoughts. I feel like you're almost going to be going, I want to be free. No, I can't be free. I need to keep hold. And then I feel like that's going to be a bit of a cycle. But I think as soon as you listen to yourself, listen to your voice, maybe someone, you know, brings a message towards you, whether that's someone you're in a relationship with, or like I said, someone else, comes to you with a message, I feel like things are going to click, and if you open your heart to that, wanting to receive it, it will come. So pile 5, I'm going to leave that there for you guys today. I really hope something resonated with you, but that is your 3-month prediction, the major shift that is happening. You guys, things are going to be coming together. You're going to be letting go of the old, bringing in the new, and really listening to that voice internally. Don't let your thoughts get the better of you. That is really what Spirit is trying to say. And just trust in, even if it's just one other person, trust, and they are there to catch you as well. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you like this video, if it resonated, please do give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do hit that subscribe button. I really hope to see you guys soon. Until then, I'm sending so much love. Bye.